Hello, everybody. My name is Frigid Hyperion, and welcome back to the Wilds of Wildemount. We're now going into session 16. And today I am joined by Lily as Windchime. Welcome back, Lily.
Hey.
We have Quinn as Anemo, myself as Moonzik, Rocky as Edward, and Kale as Brine, and of course, Miss Emily is our Dungeon Master. Take it away.
Yay!
Alrighty, folks. So, I'm gonna put somebody on the spot to recap last session. Windchime. I'm just kidding.
Have you done your required reading for this today? For this session today?
What were you saying?
I was asking if we could recap, maybe via roleplay to Windchime when we get there.
I think that is a wonderful idea. Side note, just so I have the basis, a little bit of information, because we're gonna, before you guys come back, we're gonna do a couple of things. The party left to go return Morley Tobe to Port Damali and involve themselves in a tournament. Whatever the results, whatever, we'll talk about that later. And, of course, Windchime stayed behind to work on the island in her character's absence. Summary over. Yes, let's get us started then. Windchime. Yes. Your party has just sailed away to go return Morley Tobe, and you have been left with the task of watching over the island. Yeah. While they are gone for an entire week, what are you doing?
Well, there's a lot of work to be done on the island, so Windchime's gonna start cleaning, but she's also gonna look for some help to hire to help out with some of the heavy lifting stuff and the bigger projects that she wants to get done, because she has a lot of ideas.
Amazing. So, I would say that would take us to the city of Broken Bank.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You find yourself...
What?
I'm sorry. I named some ships.
Atlas Abundance, the Maiden's Call.
The first one I saw was
Rock
the Dirty
hard
Moor.
Dawn Treader.
Rock hard abs.
Can we notice the
Rock
Aboleth's
hard
abundance?
abs.
The Aboleth's abundance. Can we
No,
realize that that's
this isn't the Dream Campaign.
But there is a reason I put it in there.
I know.
Aboleths
exist, yo.
Of course they exist. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
And I would like to say that we are a seafaring-based campaign.
Oh no.
A seafaring-based campaign?
Oh no.
No.
The fate I have inflicted
Not at all.
in my DM is coming back to haunt me.
Why are we a seafaring-based
Okay.
campaign now? I thought this was just like the first arc.
But if this is
Well,
anything like it usually
You
is,
guys own a
we'll just
fucking
level
ship.
up.
If you
On the sea!
I didn't sign up for this. I thought we were
What do you mean you didn't sign up? You literally
I
signed
thought-
up for this!
I thought we were just gonna we're fare back to the Shogwin and then just have the crew take care of the ship while we're doing non-ship related
Yeah.
things.
And, but
absolutely.
That.
How the hell do you think we're getting around, Rocky?
With a ship.
Wow.
Yes!
Oh.
And what happens when we
Great.
transfer from place to place by ship? We're seafaring!
Yeah, like I thought this was just going to be like the first arc. I didn't think the
Oh
rest of
my
the campaign was going
God.
to
You
be.
guys have plenty of opportunity to do things on mainland. It's not by no means like you guys are restricted to only the ocean. I have things prepared for all across Wildemount. However, right now, we are a seafaring campaign.
Yeah, right now we are.
Oh my god.
Either way, let's get back here on track. Windchime. You have paddled your way back to the city of Broken Bank to look for help, hands, and general company for the next week.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Do I know where Razor Hill would be?
So last time you encountered Razor Hill, he had been spending quite a bit of time at the Fog and Frog Tavern.
Okay.
So you think that if he's not transporting things back and forth, he's probably there, or at least somebody there might know where to find him.
Okay, she'll go search him out, see if he's there.
Now, my question is how much would you like to role play with your time? Because I can role play everything. Like, I'm chill as fuck with that. But
we can do like real quick role playing.
You can
then.
take control. I don't.
Yeah, you've been gone for 2 weeks. Take as much time as you want.
I'm good taking a break. You know.
No, like we can get into it and see how important it is, and like.
absolutely. To the Fog and Frog Tavern you go. Whoa, you guys aren't all still there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let me
Wow, we just
uh,
teleported.
we showed up
bleep
quick.
you all out of existence. There you go. Bustling sound of tavern things clinking all around. For some reason, it's weird. It's almost like it's in the exact same frame that it was the last time you hear. Like the same exact people doing the exact same things.
No way.
Glitch in the Matrix much?
But you don't notice that as you walk in. Just the sound of your friendly local neighborhood tavern.
Yeah,
Are you going to say Spider-Man real quick?
I am Spider-Man. Do I see anybody familiar?
Yeah, you do. In particular, you see the tavern owner. You see Razor Hill. You see those are the people you immediately recognize. The ones with their own tokens.
I'll walk up to Razor Hill. Hey, Razor Hill, how's it going?
Hello.
Do you still want to work the food ferry thing that you do across the water to Firewatch Island?
That was a question I was curious about.
Me too.
Really don't want to be out of a job.
You're not going to be out of a job. I want to hire you full time.
Are you guys like taking control of the island now? That
Yep.
everyone's dead. Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna revitalize it and maybe make it like a lovely little home.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just one second. Marley, go. Get down. Go. Come on, baby. Thanks, Shelps. Yep. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. I mean, look, anything that keeps me still working.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was thinking about an early retirement.
Oh, yeah? How soon? Do you have any sons?
He looks at you, and he says, nope, just me.
Well, I mean, as
Well-
long as you want to keep working, I appreciate your service.
Alright.
What
Speaking
what
of
do you
working.
charge?
Well, I charge, passengers oh, fuck, what did I charge them originally?
I think
Hold on!
it was 1 silver per passenger.
Okay, normally I charge 1 silver a passenger. When I deliver the supplies back and forth, I manage quite a bit. So they end up giving me about a gold or so a day. Sometimes if I, make more trips for other people, that's my own profit. But
Yeah. Okay, and like how many trips a week did you make? Like was it every day?
I was going every day. Mostly it's because we established that we didn't want people to feel trapped on the island, so giving them a way to move back and forth. But not
Yeah,
so
that's
frequent that I have to go multiple times a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, let's keep it that way for now. If anything changes, I will let you know. But here
All right. You might want to talk to the man over there about what supplies you're going to be needing.
Yeah.
He points to the owner. He is, the one who supplies it.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. I'll do that. Hey, howdy. How's it going?
What can I do for you?
Well, as you may
How are things
know-
going on the island?
Oh, they're going great. I am
Wonderful.
cleaning it up, making it all pretty and homey. And so I just wanted to talk to you about what kind of supplies I want sent there on the regular by Razor Blade.
Of course. How many people are going to be living on your island? Just to give me an idea.
I think 5, maybe more. 5 at the minimum.
Okay. Well, how about this? Every week, I'll deliver supplies, and depending on the cost of whatever you need, or if you want anything specific, we can go from there.
Okay.
But I would probably say bare minimum for a group of people like that, you're looking at about 10 gold a week. That's the bare minimum.
For the
Water,
supply.
food. Yeah.
That sounds okay. I can pay you in advance for this next week. And then I'll get back to you then about later what we need.
Amazing. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing you around.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the snoring. Very funny.
No, I was
How inconsiderate.
not snoring. I was not snoring. That's not what that was. God forbid yeah, whatever. You know what? I'm not even gonna fight this.
It sounded like snoring.
Were you about to say, God forget I snore? Because there was an S after God
No.
forbid I. Just saying.
You know what? I had a stuffy
God
nose,
forbid I
so
sniff cocaine?
snorted.
Gotcha.
Jesus.
No, yeah, I'm just doing lines over here. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is a joke. Disclaimer. This is a joke.
Do not cancel us.
Which, please.
Kids,
It was a meme.
winners use drugs.
Please don't.
No! Alright,
Please don't cancel me. I'm
Seriously.
not making any money as it is.
It's not like this.
Yeah,
Rob.
please don't cancel Cameron. He's not even funny. He said so himself.
It was a joke.
Anyway,
It wasn't even
It was a
funny.
misinput.
Just look at Lance
It
Armstrong.
was a
the winners use
misinput!
drugs.
You calm the fuck down! When you
Okay.
emote in front of your Twitch
You guys are
chat.
good.
Oh
Windchime.
no.
What would you like to do next?
Do I know where Janora went? And her friend that I healed? Are they at the
You
inn?
would think that they are probably at the end.
Okay. Was the tavern also the inn, or is that a different place?
No, there's a leaping line in.
Okay.
Just a second. Trying to get to that page. So sorry, just 1 second.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Boop-a-doo.
Poop in the snoot.
Boom. You make your way to the leaping line and pretend like this is absolutely by design. This is certainly the first floor.
There's no way a different floor than that one.
Absolutely. So this is the first floor. You waltz yourself right in.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a person. As I'm making this on the fly. Give me a
You see an
second.
in-person in.
Yeah.
DM game loading. Helpful game
Yeah.
tips appears on the screen.
Can we,
Man,
can we
I
get
do
that
need
loading
dexterity.
We need to do this.
Increasing your dexterity increases your AC, making you harder to hit. Each AC
Jokes on
point.
you.
Later
Unless you're
stages,
wearing
you
Alright,
may
alright,
get- you may
alright.
get the spell Fireball.
Fireball is good. Do not use in enclosed spaces. You may just kill your entire party.
You can't tell me when I can and can't fireball.
Press space to jump.
Hapless wizard.
Tricks for DMs. Somebody starts doing something not to your plan. Just kill him.
better watch out, Emily. Quinn's out for blood.
No,
You guys
better
are
watch
hilarious.
out,
He's
Quinn.
out to be
Emily's
murdered.
might be out for blood.
Okay. You walk in and you see a woman greet you. Is this going to be the door for this place?
That's a window.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's a window. I was thinking this side, but like
No, that's a
whatever.
staircase.
Yeah,
Staircase
there is-
down to the
there's-
floor that
there's-
You know what?
doesn't
This
exist.
is, hold on.
There's-
I can fix
that's
this.
also a
I'm a
window.
great DM. I'm a great DM. Hold on. Give me a second.
I'm a great DM and I'm about to start killing if you
second
don't
loading
stop talking.
screen
Hold on.
shows up Sonic 60 Sonic 06 style.
I have placed the door.
Oh boy. It's a stepping stool that you can use to get through the window. How
Hold on.
considerate.
Oh my goodness, is this store supposed to work?
Yes, it opens upwards. That's why you go underneath it.
What the hell?
Is this place really made for frogs?
I'm sorry, excuse me. What did you say?
Oh, I was just having trouble with the door, but is it broken?
Oh my god, what did you do? I know, I'm joking, yes. It opens upwards. It's one of the new
That's
hybrid
really-
designs.
It's really modern.
It's
I might-
manufactured
I
by
might do
Tesla.
that. I like
Oh. I guess
Wait,
Tesla's
did you just
canon
say
now.
Tesla
Tesla's-
cannon?
No, there are no
I-
Tesla cannons in here. This is D&D.
Artificers. I
Tesla
can
cannon.
find a way to make one, maybe.
So artificers then.
Or artificers.
I actually have a bunch of doors to replace. Where did you get yours done?
I got them at Tesla, the door manufacturer.
Okay. Okay. Is that on this island, or does it have to be outsourced?
Conveniently, it is on the island. Their warehouse is here.
Conveniently for you and not for me at all.
Okay. Well, I think I know what kind of doors I'm gonna get.
Oh no.
That hurts.
Oh no. Oh
Where
no.
we do this?
Oh no.
Oh my
the
god.
immovable kind.
Help me.
Is there anything else I can do for you today? Why, would you like to get a room?
No, I'm actually looking for a friend. Her name's Janor. She's a priestess. I think she checked in here a day or two ago.
I'm familiar with her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is she here right now, or
Um,
did she go out?
Why, yes, she happens to be here right now.
Okay. I would like to visit her.
Great. She's back here. And she leads you this way to this room. I know she's ninja fast. And as she opens the door, you happen to see Barrett and Janor both reading on their bed.
Okay.
Doesn't even knock first?
They're sharing
Yeah,
a
definitely
room?
not.
I mean, what?
Long time no see, guys.
Oh, hello! How are you doing, Windchime?
Oh, I'm doing good. I had like a few days where I was under the weather, but I am back. I'm ready to rumble.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So
Did you manage to get rid of all of those things on the island?
We did. It was a long night, like an all-nighter. We did not sleep, and we slaughtered, and we burned them, and it was crazy. But anyways, the island is totally safe now, and I was gonna invite you guys to come back because I'm
Slaughtered
lonely.
and we slayed.
Wait, you're lonely? Where's all your friends?
They wanted to go off on an adventure.
So they left
Wow,
you
way
behind?
to make us an asshole.
Are we not? though?
It was
Are
by
we
choice
doing-
that you stayed behind. Remember that?
You were under the weather. You said you would be fine.
You said you'd be fine with this, so I don't see what the problem is.
I don't remember doing that.
Man, Windchime's a fucking gaslighter.
Oh my god, guys! Oh, it's so funny. Okay.
I was with myself, okay?
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, you're feeling a little out of sorts. You've totally blacked out.
What is it with the start of this episode and breaking all of canon?
No, it's perfectly safe. You killed them all?
Yeah, no, it's perfectly safe. I'm literally staying there by myself. And, like, you know, they wouldn't have let me do that if it wasn't safe. Because they're really good people.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense. And
So, yeah, I mean, I know you guys were staying here, and thought the house is a lot bigger on the island, and you can come back if you want. Hang out. Stay as long as you want.
Help, I'm lonely.
I mean, you
Go
don't
ahead.
have to.
make a persuasion
Fingers
roll
together.
with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
I'm so persuasive.
Because it's their own home you're inviting them to.
No, they only just arrived. 18.
Well, Denor Barrett. Different story. Actually, I was thinking that I did have a little bit of more research to do.
Yeah. What were
Um,
you researching, by the way?
Well, it's partial service work, partial research. The island I found out had a lot of historical documents about Procan, and
Oh, yeah.
you know, with greater than you know, even into last century. So, as a place to hold all of the records. Yeah, so anyway, I was planning on like going through some of the books that they've collected there.
Yeah, that would be
while of
great
course
work.
serving and helping
Oh,
out.
if you feel like organizing the library and the records, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I think I could probably do that.
Yep.
Well,
Yup.
you have to understand, I don't know how much I really want to stay on the island long term. Kind of a fucking traumatic thing watching all of your friends scream in the night. Anyway, but
No.
I suppose in the meantime, I could use a place to stay till I get up on my feet on my own.
Yeah.
Kind of do it a service, get it up to a good working level, I guess. Maybe this is your 18. Maybe by repairing and cleaning up the place, it'll clean and repair the pieces of my heart.
Oh my god.
That's a great idea.
How corny.
You
You
know,
know, these are some healthy coping mechanisms.
yeah, you really
At
want
least
to,
that's
like,
what Janora's been talking to me about.
Well, Janora's really smart. I would listen to her.
Note to all those
Oh,
listening at
thank
home.
you.
Throwing yourself into work like it'll help save you from grief. It's not actually a healthy coping mechanism.
This has been a public service announcement.
Nah, we're just taking advantage of the fact that he's actively grieving through a traumatic experience
Basically.
Are we the baddies?
to get free labor from him. That's what's
Am I a
happening.
bad person?
Alright. Well. Alright. I guess we'll go back to the island then.
Awesome. Do you want to just, like, come with me, or, like, will you just get there by yourselves?
I
'Cause
don't know. I'm not that good of a swimmer, I'll be honest.
Oh, we're gonna take a boat.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. Yes, I figured I would go with you.
Oh, you got me. That was a great joke, Janor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway,
Swan boat.
you have a boat? A swan? Oh, right. I thought I saw that the other day.
Oh yeah, it really catches the eye. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I did travel on it, but that's here nor there. I just forgot about that in the moment.
Me too.
Okay. Okay. Let's let's go. I think that's a good idea. Let me pack up my stuff. I'll meet you at the docks then.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go look for some handymen to help on the island this week. But I will see.
Of course, I'm saddened by the leaving of these two fine patrons. If you decide that you ever want to stay in town, you know where to go.
Oh yeah, this place looks really nice. I'll recommend it.
The doors.
Yeah, you can find the doors again at Tesla.
Okay.
Give them
yeah,
give them my name and
do it.
yeah, I do have directions to it. It is over by the Port Master's Villa. Yeah, you could just go there.
Okay. Sounds great.
Wonderful.
Question,
Okay.
where is that exactly?
If you listen closely in the background, you can hear the cannon breaking.
What is wrong with us today?
I'm just gonna climb through this door again. Well, it really works your arm muscles.
It's like a catapult, except instead of flinging you in the air, it flings you right through the doorway.
This is so fucked up.
Second.
And somehow you don't break any of your bones in the process, especially your neck.
Well, it's designed with safety features, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's got a landing mechanism called an airbag.
Oh yeah, that's a Tesla thing, by the way.
Yes, and exclusively Tesla. No other door manufacturers have it.
Yep.
They're also good for the environment. Made out of only sustainable quality wood. No fossilized trees.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
It's not bad for the environment.
No fossil arcana.
No fossil arcana.
No fossil arcana?
So sorry, guys. Just a second longer, I promise.
Okay, we're entertaining ourselves.
In order to...
Yeah.
Let's figure out another DM loading screen.
Oh, are we just going to do that
In the
then?
beginning, you may feel like you're hopeless, but just remember, when the DM decides to level you up, things will get a lot more fun.
You know what? I love that. I love it.
You make your way back into... So sorry, guys.
When you get on a ship called the Rock Hard Abs, make sure to say its name fully every single time. Your improvement of the game will improve dramatically.
I'm more laughing at the fact that there's just a fucking Tesla slapped next to the warehouse. Like, it's very clearly photoshopped.
It's a sign.
Yep, Tesla warehouse. There it is.
The biggest and brightest thank you.
I'd like to roll insight on the DM.
It's kin and Tesla warehouses exist.
You make your way from the leaping line in all the way to the Portmaster's Villa, where you see in a big red sign, Tesla. And then there's a little in white. There's a little warehouses.
That's not the important part, though.
Do they have like a front
It
storefront?
looks like the word Tesla has been taped over whatever word was.
How
before
good is the door on this Tesla factory? Is what we're trying to figure out here.
Ironically,
As
it's
you can see, it's a
incredibly easy
garage.
to bust in.
Yeah, so you can see right here, it's actually like a full garage door. It like opens up. He presses a button. You see, you see it as the door goes, as it rises up. You see a gentleman holding like a big red button on the other side as he approaches you, smiling.
I smile back.
Wonderful. You see a visage of a man. Give it just a second. It's loading.
No!
Man is loaded.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay, well then. What's his? Might I ask, what is the
Episode
name of this
13.
fellow?
The episode where canon was completely broken.
No, this is canon. I just went.
Please don't.
My
Please
fucking
don't.
god.
I don't think we're allowed to use his likeness.
Yeah.
Probably something on that.
Listen, we'll just use the bullshit at the beginning, like with most video games, and just say, anything, any name or like figure.
We'll just throw the South
is
Park
completely made up
intro in
and
there.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. We all know that it actually is that character. I don't care what they say.
Going down
It's
to-
an actual picture of the dude, Quinn.
It's the actual picture.
Yeah, I
of
don't know what
the-
you're talking about. just like take a black
Purely
marker and then
coincidental.
put a mustache on him.
That could be anybody.
So we just
That could be anyone.
so we just have this guy just in the middle of our map.
Yeah, can he maybe go away at some point?
Yeah. Are you drawing it like a stick body with like stick arms and stick legs on that? puppy?
No.
We God damn it.
Okay.
He's got
You see.
Oh my god.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
This is not going to be good.
Oh my god.
What do you mean it's not gonna be good?
I'm having a crisis.
You see a man approach you with this big red button as the door opens.
Oh my god,
And,
it's a white mustache.
He reaches his hand out and he says, "It's good to meet you. My name is Elon Tusk." You see,
Why?
Here's a
I am the owner of Tesla.
Tesla.
You see this half orc, half human, half
Oh
orc.
god.
Man.
That's why he's Elon Tusk. Help.
Would that be like a
half orc man.
Luxodon?
Oh my god.
Hi, it's good to meet you. My name's Windchime. Windchime
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Nice to meet you, Windchime. If you come to look over here, you can look at a wide variety of doors.
Nice.
And he takes you into the warehouse, and you see so many doors of varying complexities.
Why?
And for your information, every door, 1 hit point is 1 gold.
Oh.
That is
Yeah.
incredibly expensive dooring.
Seriously.
No,
Do they
it's not.
have, like,
It's actually super consistent with the DMG.
high-end doors here?
What?
Do they have like regular doors or just high-end doors here?
They do, but in order to get to the lower end doors, you have to walk all the way through the really high end ones
Oh my god.
to their budget section.
Wait a second. What's stopping you from just buying 1,000,000 1 gold doors and then layering them so that you basically tax their multi attacks?
That would be like building the wall.
Because that would cost a lot of gold, and also it would just be
It
cheaper
would cost
not to
less
do that.
gold than having one big door with a lot of health.
Well, the
No,
reason
it's the same price.
you have one door is you can open it.
1 hit point is 1 gold. So if you just get a bunch of them, then it would be the same as getting the same amount. Like that is just wrong.
Rocky,
No, if you-
It's
your,
not like you get a
Rocky, your
discount
rules
for
lawyering
things
is
you
not
want.
making sense
I'm not.
today.
This isn't rules lawyering. This is this is a common.
You can't
Okay.
have doors at the same time.
Yeah,
we just
more
have
than
to
one
trust
door.
Windchime to get the correct doors.
Yeah, we can.
One door directly next to another door would make it very difficult to open. At a certain point, lining up 1 hit point doors just makes it a wall.
That makes
Yeah, 'cause
sense.
Yeah, but don't the doors slide upwards like a garage door?
Not all
Like,
of them.
what are you fucking talking about? Why would we
I
stack
don't
doors? It
think
doesn't make
those
any
are-
sense.
Why
There's
would
no
we
rule.
choose the upwards lifting doors anyway?
Because that would turn our entire thingamajig into a garage, and I think that would be funny.
Goddamn.
Just this entire house is
honestly,
one
I
garage.
don't really want this campaign to turn into pure meme and funny. Like, I enjoy it, but like at the same time, kind of like the seriousness. Just saying.
Yeah.
We need the doors. How is that not serious?
We do. I'm just saying, let's not have every door slide upwards, please and thank you.
Well, you're not gonna
right.
like, to be
It
honest.
should all slide to the side. You're totally correct.
As you walk in to the budget section, you do see normal doors. Not the $100 or like $300 doors that you were just walking through.
Yeah.
You find yourself in just regular doors. You can pick and choose the doors as you want, and he does say they come with free installation.
Oh, ooh, nice. So my budget, I was thinking like 15 gold per door. I have one front door that has 2 doors on it though, so that could be like 30 gold.
Okay.
And I have 3, so we have 2 back doors on the front door that like definitely need to be replaced so that the house isn't just wide open, you know? It's
Wonderful.
nice to have a closed up house.
He says, and that's what we're in the business for. He takes you to a couple of doors. We find doors in your budget. I don't know what they look like, but they look like decent doors.
Electric powered.
No. Not at 15 gold apiece. But I have 15 hit point doors. Anything else you would like to do?
I need to find people to help me build the projects.
Mm-hmm.
I want to build an outhouse and the dining hall bridge.
Brilliant idea forms in your brain. You see all of these beautiful boats in the harbor with crews with nothing to do, waiting for one thing or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could find a good hunk of, man, woman, and whatever, to help you in terms of hired labor on one of them.
Yeah. How do I choose them? I love all their names.
Choose whichever name comes up to you.
I'm gonna try rock hard abs.
You make your way over to Rock Hard Ads, and you see a menagerie of folks, all doing various tasks, but most of them just sitting around this big card table that they've set up in the center of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Dock, whatever. I don't know what you call it. Deck. One person sees you and says, "Oi, what can I do for you?"
Hey! So I'm looking for a crew of handy people to help me build some things.
Oh, what you paying?
My butt. No, don't do that.
We're pretty handy people. I said that weird. Pretty handy people.
Yeah, so, well, I want to build an outhouse and a dining hall bridge. And so I was thinking, like, 125 gold for the bridge over the dining hall. It's an inside bridge, and I just need it to look, like, kind of nice. And then the outhouse, I was thinking 50 gold.
You see him whistle. What'd you think, boys? They like come on, go, yeah, 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 and you see this particularly large Goliath man. He kind of looks at you. He crosses his arms and he just nods his head. And the gentleman says, "You know, that guy, he used to be a carpenter."
Ooh. That's
Perfect.
a Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Where are we going? Is it here on the island?
It's on Firewatch Island, actually.
Can't quite get there. The lot of us, and we can't. I don't know what it's exact. We can't navigate through there.
Okay.
With our
Yeah.
ship, obviously.
I have a guy who does boat rides back and forth, so I can pay him to ferry you over there, and then I can make up beds until the work is done, and like I'll feed you too.
Woo! All right. It shouldn't take us too long. Nothing but like 5 days or so. He, like, a different gentleman goes up and he finds a captain, tells him whatever, and these guys get ready to go off with you. We're gonna flash forward. You can Razor Hill and Janor, Garrett, and the crew, along with you see a you see like preparations happening over on by the Tesla warehouses. As you guys start to make your way back and forth.
Wait, hold on. Is the outhouse going to need a door as well?
I forgot about that.
No. No, it doesn't.
Just what?
Chat answers only.
You make your way back to the island.
Dawn
Think about
says
it,
yes.
the toilets you can act as a U-shaped door.
Work continues over the course of the next several days. You see the crew of Rock Hard Abs is in indefinite help as they're working hard every day, and are wonderful conversationalists. Especially the lead carpenter, who does not speak. And where it continues as you clean, you build, there's this overwhelming ambiance of hammers hitting and stone and all that fun stuff in the background going on. A couple of issues that you face immediately. There's really only one major issue when you're cleanup. Well, two.
Mm-hmm.
One, you've found out that this room is particularly difficult to clean out, and that might wait. You might need to wait for a different time, as the cost that it would take to clean out the literal shit is pretty high, and not one that you are particularly interested in yourself. The other one is over here in the bottom room. You come across a nasty green slime on the ceiling that burns you, and there's a day or two of research with Janora trying to figure out how to best get rid of it. You ended up basically casting Sacred Flame over and over and over again, and that seemed to do the trick. As you, again, montage your way of cleaning up the island. Things happen. Exists. Now, as that is happening, our other party is finishing up with the tournament. You guys are in Port Damali.
Classic.
Like, this is still the same day of the tournament?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The night is over. It's the next day. You decided to sleep off from the ship.
All right.
So you have free range of the city.
And since we have access to the guild hall, I think we could probably start pawning off whatever it is that we've amassed in our adventures for an actual decent price.
This is true. I could sell off those antlers. They'd probably fetch a nice price. They'd make a good decoration.
Probably at a better rate than whatever the Broken Bank pawn shop was offering for our stuff anyway.
Probably right.
You want to go visit them?
Let's go do that.
Okay. The next day, you guys make your way back to the Adventurers Guild. A lot of you. You see the outside of the building has people still meandering about. It looks like all of the tents that were set up the previous day have been basically all torn down. And normalcy has started to take root.
Right. Well, we are the champions. Let's see what's in the shop to make use of what we won in gambling.
I don't think that would be a bad idea. We should probably go see if they have anything of interest.
I know they said that we would have access to some interesting wares at a discounted price now that we're members.
And maybe I could trade some of the more interesting items we picked up for the ability to get something a little more immediately or repeatably useful. I don't think we should let go of the softened glue just yet, but I mean, we have ways of getting light without continual flame, right?
Yep.
I would like to think so.
As you walk in, a familiar face greets you.
Mary.
As Mary skips her way up to you, and she says, "Congratulations!"
Thank you. I hope we didn't win our way out of whatever commission you'd get for this.
Oh, by no means, by no means. I made plenty of commissions yesterday.
insight check.
Okay,
Is
roll
it
for insight.
guidance? Is it guidance?
No.
No, I
Oh.
did not choose to guidance boost this. I should have, but I didn't. So, insight. Right there.
You think that she's probably telling the truth.
Alright.
She smiles at you.
Oh, that's very good to hear. I take it the tournament is a bit of a publicity event then?
Definitely, we get a lot of publicity with our annual tournament.
Well,
It's good
then,
news too. It's nearly our highest grossing event.
really? How did it gross money? We didn't spend very much, and there weren't that many teams.
No, not by monetarily, but by members.
Ah, I understand. So, do you think you could show us to where we might be able to purchase some gear?
Yes, right this way. As she leads you guys to a basically a teller. You see a dragonborn, a gray dragonborn man. He looks at you and says, "What can I do for you?"
I mean, we were looking to buy and sell wares.
All right, what do you guys got?
With continual flame on it. A few other bits and bobs. I'm mostly in a purchasing situation.
Okay. Well, we can handle the sales first. Why don't you, in anything that you guys want to sell, just tell me, and then I will tell you the price.
Okay, can I buy a healer's kit
Yes.
for a base price?
Yeah, like the whatever in the book.
5 gold.
Yeah. Anyone else want to sell or buy anything in particular?
I am selling. I just have a list. I'm adding everything in real quick.
Oh god.
The silver amulet with Procan.
Okay. Let's see. Let me.
Unless I accidentally duplicated that and somebody else holds that.
I have a Procan emblem. I mean, we did find a lot of Procan items on Firewatch.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I should probably put that on. Unless somebody else has that.
Nope, I don't have that in my bag.
Who has the rig of free action?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I do, but I'm probably going to give it to either Munzik or Anemo because they probably might need it more than.
Because I've
we
got
do.
it written in my notes of what we found, but not in my inventory, so I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
We'll start off, Rocky, since you're still compiling. We'll start off with you, Brian. You wanted to sell the amulet?
Silver amulet with symbol of Procon and a baton with continual flame.
Okay. They will buy the continual flame baton for 50 gold.
All right.
And the You said the amulet. Where did I put the? I don't know where anything labeled the amulet is.
Silver amulet with the symbol of Procon.
Did I give you a price on it?
You do not.
Damn it. I'm looking back through my notes, sorry. Alright, I guess 50 gold they'll buy it for, if it's nice.
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 Alright, so I will remove those two from my inventory. And add 100 gold. I am just looking to buy after that.
What can I do you for? What would you like?
I'm looking for a Rod of the Pack Keeper, Ring of Spell Storing, or a Pearl of Power. Most interested in the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
So you
I'm just trying to feel out prices.
yeah.
Yeah,
So the the +1 rod, you're looking at 250. A +2 rod, you're looking at 750. And a +3 they don't have in stock.
They wouldn't.
I feel like
I'm surprised it's a +2.
That one, yeah, 750. The Ring of Spell Storing is 500. It's empty, has nothing on it. And you can only they only have one available for sale. The Pearl of Power,
I wouldn't get it if I had the option for a +1.
yeah,
Um,
the Pearl of Power is going to cost you 400.
Really?
yeah, it's a good item.
It's a more versatile in terms of who can use it. Yeah, that makes sense. Brian is going to go over to Moonzik, and she's going to whisper to him. Look, there's a really good item here. That +2. I'm surprised they even have it in stock. The thing is I can't afford it. I only have 4.
I'm gonna turn to Brian. And I'm gonna go. I remember I did borrow some money from you. If you want, I can return your money back, and then however much you need in order to buy that.
I need more than 300 gold. To make 750, I need 334.
That's a little bit out of my scope, but I could offer you perhaps 100.
That's +2 to the DC of my saves.
That is
and an extra
incredibly
spell
strong.
slot. Yeah. That's the best price we're ever going to get on that.
That is insanely cheap for what it does. I mean, I can give perhaps.
I don't know about insanely cheap.
For what it does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your +2 weapon, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus it gives spell slots.
Yeah, it's
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can probably contribute a couple hundred. I mean, if I'm being honest, some of this money came from Moonzik anyway.
I'm gonna look at Moonzik. I know we have some on the ship. I will work diligently. All of my money will go towards that ship if I have the opportunity for this. Until I have paid off this debt.
You'll see.
I mean, warlocks are
you'll
good at
see-
paying off debts, I'll give you that.
You'll see Chief kind of pull out a pocketbook and look through everything. How much do you have currently?
416. I'd be putting every single penny towards it.
And you still need how much to get it? It's 750. You said total.
Yeah.
So I'd need 334.
334.
It's not a bad. There is an argument for the
I know,
ring of spell storing at another, but
I mean, if we do that, I can give everyone familiars, right? Or like give everyone servants.
No, you can't do
no,
that.
you can't
We talked about
give
that.
everybody
Spell storing?
familiars. We've talked about why that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, right. Home.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The 300 I will supply from the ship itself. The 34 I will supply from my own funds.
I mean, if you want, I could contribute. A lot of the money that I got did come from him anyway. Plus, I
Yeah.
still have to pay you a couple gold back anyway. Might as well.
Okay, so you are buying the Rod of the Pack Keeper +2. 750.
So that wipes me out.
How much money did you say from outside of the ship?
I think it's 334, right? Was that right?
334 is the total amount we need.
How much did Cameron? Because I don't have 334 on me.
Oh,
How much
sorry,
did Cameron say he was going to provide from the ship?
300 is what he said he
300?
would provide.
So 34. I can give him 34.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
I will put that on there as well as a. I'll say that's a personal loan.
Yep.
You see him hand over a smooth, long rod. It has what appears to be almost like a vines kind of etched into it, as it's kind of grasping what it looks to be some sort of quartz sphere, but it's not smooth. It is still like a rocky. Again, and as the vines kind of make its way up most of the head, you see they kind of get a little bit more thorny. It's not flavored for you, but that's about what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for you? I assume not.
No.
Rocky.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Rocky.
Yes. Okay. So first things first, I'm selling basically the junk that I got from whatever we picked
And
up.
all of those, I believe I did give you price points, yes?
You priced them. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Just tell me what it is, and then most of them I know, but tell me the price point I gave you too.
All right. So it is. So there is the. What is it? Mason jar full of Periton blood. That one was not priced.
Okay.
That's the only one.
Let me double check. It's, let's see, a full mason jar. How many? They're gonna give it for 5 gold for the Periton blood.
5 gold.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough. It's not like I can do anything else with it. I'll remove that and add 5. All right.
Which is actually pretty, because like the standard is 3 vials for 1 gold. So I figure a mason jar full.
Yeah, golden
Yeah, that's
tortoise
reasonable.
keeper weight. That's 100 gold.
100, yeah.
Yep.
And then a silver candelabra.
silver candelabra of Procan
50.
on it. That is 50.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's another 50 on top of that. Move these two. Right. Add another 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
I
the
have a
tea?
wedge of bellwether cheese, but I don't want to part with it.
Yeah,
Flask
but-
of Sassenberry wine.
A flask of Assassinberry wine. They're gonna say,
It is a hard
"Ooh."
plant to cultivate, right? This is like
Yeah, they're gonna buy it for. They're gonna buy it for 5. I think 5 is a completely reasonable price for not quality
beggars
wine.
can't be choosers.
It's
so-
rare. It's rare, but not quality, right? Like that's
Fair enough.
there's a give
This
and
is
take,
why we
right?
need bellwether.
Yeah, do we need Qual's feather token? Do you guys want that?
Yes, we need that.
Yeah,
Do you remember what that does?
It keeps your ship in place, right? It's an anchor.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
a-
like in the middle of the ocean and you're
Diving
Okay.
underwater, we need that.
um
It's the same reason I'm not selling off potions of water breathing. We need that.
yeah, adventurer's emblem worth 50 gold. Do we need that?
That's up to you. That was the prize that you got.
That's,
Like that's your winning tag, right?
I
That's your
also
little
think
winning.
that's what gives us access. I believe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining, which is why I would price it at that point. Is because it's also like
it's like our membership. If you
Okay.
sold that, we'd have to pay. You'd have to
We'd
pay
have
to do this again, right? We got a really
Yeah.
good deal on some really strong items through this, so like,
Yeah. I'm still
good to
holding
be
on
part
to
of this guild.
Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It's also
Yeah.
very funny that you would try to sell it to the people who gave it to you.
They'd
I know,
probably
but I think it's
refuse.
hilarious. Right?
They'd probably refuse.
I would
Yeah.
refuse it.
So, besides that, I guess how much would an arcane grimoire go? It's basically like the warlock thingamajig for warlock, but for wizard, right?
Right. So you're looking at this basically the same price points for a
750.
7 for a plus 2 for which I'm realizing is very small. But
is so
let's
small.
take it. I would say 1,000 then.
Oh
That's
man,
more
why is it
reasonable.
more expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Because there's more.
Because there's more wizards than warlocks.
And also, it's not in stock. Because I
Yep.
can't just
Okay.
give out multiple plus 2 weapons in a session, guys.
That is fair. That is
Oh.
true.
I got incredibly lucky with the shopkeep having the +2 in stock. We'll just put it up to that. That's why
Yeah.
we pooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't need it then, because the arcane grimoire is less than the warlock's rod. It's just not as powerful because it's one spell
That's
slot.
okay. Don't even worry about it. It's not in stock anyway.
Yeah, not gonna
Because-
buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can have a backup spellbook with a spell shard. It's a common.
Sure. What's the cost of that? They
It's
have
a
most of
magical
the
item,
things
I
that
don't
you would
know.
need for base, like your
It's-
really base level items. They do have.
It's
all
it's
that.
function. It's just a functionally similar spellbook. It's just like
Right,
I
but
want to
what's
have
the
a backup
cost?
spellbook in case I lose it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
think
asking
it's.
what's the cost. Of.
Yeah, it's a magical item. You can, come up with it. How much would that cost?
Leaves. DM loading.
Yeah.
Shopping trips can be made more efficient by telling your DM what you would like before the session starts.
I mean, fair enough.
I actually really do like the idea of putting loading screen tips in there. Your spell save DC is what prevents enemies from just resisting every single spell.
Are
Get it
we-
as high as possible.
Are we still in that shop?
Yes. Okay, so looking to get a spare one, it would be a blessed book. There's 1,000 pages of blessed book. Oh, that's expensive.
If
Apparently,
this is a spell shard, I don't think it would be that expensive, right?
What is this? Okay, I'm
a
gonna
spell
look.
book.
I don't know what this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
So
It's
So that's why I was trying to
literally
ask you.
to a spell book.
I'm gonna get it right now.
Fair
Spell
enough.
shard 5e. It's a dragon shard and stores information similar to a book, equivalent of one book, no more than 250 pages.
50 gold. It's 50 gold.
Never mind. Nope. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
it's just an alternative. It's just an alternative spellbook, is what it is.
Yeah, it's basically spell book.
Yeah, but it says. I just looked it up. It says they cost 50 gold apiece. So.
Oh, okay.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
never mind. I'm not spending 50 gold.
That's very common for common. Is 50 gold if it's
Yeah.
magical.
Maybe later when I'm not strapped for cash.
Okay. Moonzik.
I would like to sell the Procan emblem and the Parrington antlers.
Okay, so the program emblem is 50.
Okay. 50,
And
50.
then 50.
Okay.
And then the Parrington antlers, they are 50 gold.
They're 50 as well?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Good
Alright.
stuff.
it's a prize trophy.
I guess so. Fuck yeah. Came into the right place to sell this stuff. Yeah, I'll sell them for that much. That's
Okay.
quite fair.
We are very pleased with our memberships.
So far, yeah. Do they have any special daggers at all? Like, they don't have to be +2, but like.
Yeah.
Oh, crossbows maybe? Magic crossbows are good on rogues.
Okay.
Or
So
Let him ask.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
let's see. So they do have a they have a couple of special daggers. They have a dagger of venom. It is a +1 to attack and damage road, and you can use an action to coat the blade of the dagger in a thick black poison, which stays on there for 1 minute or until you hit a creature with the dagger. When you hit a creature with the poisoned dagger, they must make a DC 15 con save. They can take 2d10 poison damage or become poisoned, which is if they pass, they don't take anything. And once used, the dagger can't be coated in poison again until the next dawn.
Until the next what?
The next dawn. Dawn.
Oh, okay.
And that's 250.
Okay.
Then they have a knife that they just named Grudge. If you look at it, it's forged as a tangible symbol of a wrong left unrighted by a dwarven mastersmith. This short, stocky blade is etched with dwarven runes detailing the nature of the grudge. The wielder attunes to the grudge knife by swearing vengeance upon wronged and their kin. Once attuned, you gain a +1 to attack with damage and attack rolls with the weapon. On a hit, the target takes an additional 1d6 psychic damage from the force of the knife's rage. So basically, it's an extra 1d6 damage
So
Um,
average of 3 damage. That's really good.
mhm.
Yeah.
Then against the person that you swear your original grudge against, or anyone who shares their blood, the knife becomes basically a +2 magic weapon, and the extra psychic damage increases to 3d6.
Oh, that's
If the target of the grudge and their whole family line dies, the knife reverts back to being a non-magical blade. So once the grudge is complete. It is $750.
Oh!
yeah, magic
It is
items.
750.
Magic ain't cheap.
Oh!
But again, you gain if you declare an enemy, you gain an extra 3d6 psychic damage and a +2 magic weapon. And normally it gives you an additional +6 damage on all hits and +1
You gotta
to
change
attack
your
and damage.
subclass to
Against
Swashbuckler,
that
and you gotta
enemy
declare
and
white
its family
whales.
line. So, like, swear vengeance against an immortal dragon or something.
No. You gotta swear vengeance against a white whale and change your subclass to Swashbuckler.
With this as well, it does require attunement, and to attune to it, you have to basically that's when you declare your grudge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's
Brian
something
looks
I might
very-
have to save for at some point.
Brian looks very guilty at looking at him unable to buy a 750 gold item.
Yeah. You get to recover a spell slot.
Oh, I am not ashamed, but I am still guilty.
It is a really good magical weapon.
It is a really good magical weapon.
It
I
is
might
really
have
good.
to keep that in. I might have to keep that on the back burner for a little bit.
Hopefully nobody else buys it.
Well, you know what they say. If well, there's a saying that comes to mind, but that's more about love and not about magical weapons. But all
Same
the same,
thing.
if I come back and it's still here, I might be able to buy it then. But we'll hold off for now. I think I'll actually save
They
my
do
money.
have a standard plus. They do have a standard +1 as well, dagger that you can just get. Like it's just like an enchanted dagger, magical, standard 250.
If it doesn't do any additional, like, effects, could I bring the price down from 250 since it's, technically worse than the poison one?
So, all things considered, no. Not with the Adventurers Guild. They have set prices.
Okay.
You could try persuading them, but it's not going to work.
Okay. Otherwise, do they have any, like, special, I don't know, cloaks or anything?
Yeah, they do
Cloak of
have a
billowing.
variety.
Cloak of invisibility, question mark?
That is a legendary item?
I know, that's why.
Cloak of Elven Kind?
No, that's also incredibly rare.
No, it's not. It's an
Is
uncommon.
it not?
That's an
Oh, never
uncommon.
mind. I'm just being dumb.
I was
Um,
memeing. Or you were memeing with the first one.
I was.
They do, let's see here. They have a cloak of protection available. It okay, sorry. It requires attunement. It provides you a +1 bonus to your armor class and saving throws. And that's going to cost you $250.
Yep, understandable.
They have a cloak Cloak of the Bat. This cloak allows you to fly, but only in dim light or darkness. By gripping the edges of the cloak with both hands, you can fly 40 feet. However, if you let go to the edges of the cloak or move into light, you instantly lose your flying speed. Amazingly, you can also transform into a bat, but again, only in dim light or darkness. As a bat, you can maintain all of your human intelligence and regular D&D scores for intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Also, the hooded cloak can only be used once every 24 hours. That is going to be 750. They do have a cloak of billowing. That's going to be 50 gold. And also a cloak of many fashion available as well for 50 gold.
What does the cloak of billowing do again?
Cloak of billowing
Have you ever seen
is...
Professor Snape?
That is the best way of asking that.
I am.
Of answering that question.
I'm afraid to respond to that question.
Flounce. You get extra dramatic.
Yeah, so basically,
I gotcha.
You can,
It's extra wavy, essentially.
yeah, you can use your bonus action to make it billow dramatically. It makes you look more impressive.
It makes also, would it like provide benefits to your
You
intimidation?
have to use an action for it?
Depending.
I thought it was just
Bonus
always-
action.
Depending on
It's a
how
bonus
you
action.
use it.
Yeah, depending on how you use it. The Cloak of Many Fashions is pretty, I guess, in a lot of ways similar to the Cloak of Billowing, but while wearing this cloak, you can use your bonus action to change the style, color, and quality. It can duplicate the appearance of other magical cloaks, but it does not gain their properties. So you could make it look like a...
Question. If
Yeah.
it looks like an invisibility cloak, does it make you invisible?
No, it does not gain their magical properties.
No. But if a invisibility cloak is invisible...
But it's not. Invisibility cloaks aren't invisible.
Aww. I'm memeing. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. And that's also going to cost you 50.
Ah, hell with it. I'll do the Cloak of Billowing.
Let's go for the quick Cloak
Dude,
of
our
Billowing.
captain just became a dreadlord.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, our captain's just become a dreadlord now. He's like this old
Intimidate the heck
man.
out of them,
Dude,
sir!
are you kidding me? I can just stand at the helm and have the fucking cloak like flutter behind me.
I know, right?
Okay.
That's the
And
best
you
person
can
they've
yell
ever
at the top
made.
of your lungs with like the Megamind
Anything-
code presentation.
Anything else for you?
No,
Moonsick?
that's it.
Okay. A name.
I came here to give moral support to the others.
Okay, so you don't want to buy or sell anything?
No, I like my belongings, and yeah.
Okay.
Brian
All
is now
magical
more destitute
transactions.
than Brom ever was.
Dude, you sold
Magil-
your...
Magical transactions completed. You all are free to do anything else that you want to do.
I'm going to talk to Moonzik. Thank you so much for that. So now I guess I have two patrons, right?
Well put.
Welcome to the club. I'm gonna, like, elbow Brian.
What, did you make a pact too? Oh,
No,
you
he just
mean
kind of-
financially.
Need some money every now and then to fund my magic addiction.
Is that... do you need to have that treated?
Probably not.
Alright. I'm going to have to attune to this thing, and I'm going to stash it in my bag of holding so it cannot be stolen from me.
Okay.
They get to steal the bag.
Anything else that you're planning on doing in Port Damali?
I know Moonzik wants to check in, well, as Cheem wants to check in with II to see if there's any mail, and also to send a letter of his own.
Okay. So you make your way to the judge Renette's humble abode. You give a good knock, 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 knock. As you'll never believe it, it's I who answers.
Good day, I. How are you today?
It's good to see you guys. I'm doing great.
It's wonderful to see you. And as we come in, I gesture towards Brian. I say, "This was the individual I had you add on to our list from earlier. Her name is Brine."
Oh, actually, I have a non-urgent letter for you. Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Wonderful.
And she just dashes off and comes back just a moment later, and says, Brian Azori, right?
Brian Azori?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was, lost in thought. Daydreaming about magic stuff.
I got a letter for you. I actually had to, I reached out to all of the local taverns and, to direct an email this way.
A letter from
Anyway,
me?
here you go. Yeah.
All right.
If you look in your inventory or your journal right now, you'll see a letter.
All right. Nobody else read this.
Hold on.
Nobody can. Only you can.
Oh, really?
Oh, illusory script. Okay.
Well, you could sneak a look if you wanted to roll for it.
Like an investigation check.
No, I would say, like, stealth. Try to read over.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to do any. I'm not nosy.
Was someone talking to me? Sorry.
I'm going to, as soon as I read this, you're going to see a small tear, like, fall down the side of her face. She's going to say, I really need to respond to this. And she's got a big smile on her face.
Is everything okay?
Things are really good. Just some friends managed to get in contact with me, and I should probably let them know I'm alive.
That's not a bad idea. I'm sure they would love to hear from you. Good friends, I hope.
Yeah, really good friends.
And then, I actually have a letter of my own to send.
Oh, of course.
You remember Brahm, correct?
Oh, I do.
I have a letter to send to him.
Wonderful.
He'll hand you a parcel. He'll hand I a parcel. Addressed to Brahm. Does anybody care what the contents of the letter reads?
I do.
I
Yeah,
am
insight.
interested, but I feel like I will find out anyway.
Well,
I mean, I could probably ask him later if I ever get sending.
I mean, in game, it'll be, I will have let you all know about this letter beforehand. I'm just kind of retconning it in there, but out of character, the letter reads, Dearest Brahm, I hope that this letter finds you well. It's been a couple of weeks since we set off aboard the Wave Chaser, and we think of you often. As we left the docks of Port Damali, someone jumped aboard the ship wanting to adventure with us. Funny enough, Edward had talked with her while he was studying the legalities of our case with 3 earrings. We've come to know this brazen and excitable woman as Brine. We set for Broken Bank Isle in search of someone who owed a debt to the Clovis Concord. We found him not on Broken Bank, but on a small island nearby known as Firewatch. The fort on that island is in rough shape, but we were able to hold off a horde of undead. We're sending you this letter from Port Damali today as we're turning in our contracts. All of our adventures aside, tell us about you. Are your boys well? Did they behave with your brother while you were away? How go the repairs to your farm? If there's anything we're able to help you, if there is any way we're able to help you, please let us know. We miss you and we're eagerly waiting to hear from you. Chime, Anemo, Edward, Windchime, and Brian of the Legati Company.
Aww.
That is beautiful. God, that's going to be so embarrassing when he has to have somebody read it to him.
His brother, I hope.
Oh, funny.
Probably. He's more inner city. He has to read contracts for his job, so I guess.
That's going to be a little awkward.
All right. I'm going to write back a letter. I will tell you what's in it later when I actually have time to think, and I don't want to hold up the entirety of the campaign just for me returning a letter. But I am going to slip in to the... Actually, can I tell you privately what I'm going to slip in?
Yeah, do you want to message me or do you want to talk privately?
I'll just message you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll slip an item into the parcel as well.
Okay.
Roll for sleight of hand. No, I'm kidding.
Anybody else want to send a letter or anything like that while we're here?
Would I know where Bernard is at this point in time?
You don't know where he is. In fact, the last time that you guys were in contact was quite a while ago. You think that you might, if you send a letter to Rexington, you might be able to find its way, but you really don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to send a letter for now. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. Something I want to write later.
Okay, absolutely. Anybody else?
Actually, do you think I could snag suggestion? For
let's see. Suggestion.
There was no other mail for anybody otherwise?
Nope, just the letter to mine.
Okay.
Yeah, second level spell, 100 gold. I've...
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yeah, 100 gold for a suggestion. Hello?
100 gold. I'm listening. 100 gold. It is an uncommon magic item. I have set the precedent that it is.
It's not an item. It's just a spell.
I understand, but I have set the precedent that an uncommon is 250. And as per the player's handbook, it would be considered an uncommon magical item. I will say you will be able to find it for 200. Right?
Oh,
isn't that how it would work? Yeah.
As per the player handbook, consumable magical items cost half.
It's not a spell scroll. It's like I'm adding a spell to my book.
Right, but the way it's describing is also consumable, right?
Yeah,
That's
it says
the
all the
advantage you
materials
have
is 50 per level. Right, for wizard?
That's not what it says there. When I'm reading it.
For
There's
the
a chart.
wizards?
There's a chart.
Because you can scribe. The reason I go off consumable is because you can technically scribe off of somebody else's spell scroll. And I'm not talking about ones you created. I'm talking about ones you buy, which are more expensive than just creating, obviously. So 250 half would be DMG base rules.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to buy a spell scroll because it costs resources. Right, I'm just trying to get like a regular spell.
That's
like I always...
true. That's true for all.
Okay, so
Because we've developed the precedent that when you scribe a spell, that spell is destroyed from wherever you scribed it from, right? The
No,
exact
that's
same
only
as
for
the
spell
scroll.
scrolls.
It's for everything, dude.
that's what. Yeah, we've kind of did establish that.
Are spells gonna like actually cost a lot now?
Spells have always
It's
cost
they
a lot,
have
dude.
cost a lot.
No, not scrolls. I'm not scribing a scroll. Like just adding a spell to the spell book. Are those gonna like?
That's
permanently
how
cost,
you add
like...
a spell.
Is you
Isn't
scribe almost exactly like you're scribing a spell.
I'm just a little
Is-
confused on what is confusing to you, Rocky.
Yeah, like this is
I
how
mean,
we've
are
been
we
doing this
not
the whole
playing
time.
with the like 50 per level anymore?
We've been playing it though, like as going on.
Okay, scribing. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties as we try and figure out what we've been doing this entire time.
Yeah, let me just post it in Wildemount chat. This is the ruling snippet for.
I'm just looking at it right now, so I'm a little confused.
Yeah. No, this is the snippet for the wizard class section, right? For copying spells into a book.
DM's note: the compass in the upper right-hand corner of the screen is a compass that points to the north, east,
We'll
south, and
go-
west.
Sure. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't matter. It's not that important. Sure, it's 100 gold. I mean, honestly, like, it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know. Like, it's weird because, like, you're looking at this part of the book and it says something different in this part of the book, and that's what's confusing to me. Is because it's not lined up.
Okay, yeah,
I'll read it
yeah.
later.
I found the ruling. Yeah. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher. Oh, so here's the problem. Rocky.
Yeah.
It takes that much money to scribe it into your spell book once you've found it. You are trying to purchase the item in which to scribe off of. You are attempting to bypass the finding part of it. It would cost you 100 gold to scribe it if you found the scroll itself in a dungeon, but you don't even have the scroll. That's where this is coming from. Because it's the wording is...
For right now,
yeah.
I will look into it a little bit more later. It's just taking up way too much time of the session. I will say that you can buy it for 100 gold, but that I will look at it different.
Okay,
To
we'll
see
look
if it's-
into
if
it
it's different than that.
later.
Mhm.
We'll look
Yeah.
into it later.
Okay. Anything else? Good. Everything all wrapped up in Port Damali. You guys board the Rave Chaser and make your 3-day journey back. I assume while you're on there, you're still working with the crew, in order to work with them, right?
Yep, work with them with the ship, strengthen them up when I can, and then also practice the guise of 3 earrings.
I will spend my time first attuning to First attuning to my staff of the Pack Keeper, which ironically I entered into a pact to get.
You're selling your soul and your money.
So, Windchime, the past week has been fruitful for you. You and the team of people you've hired have built. They've cleaned and even repaired quite a bit. As you can see, I made a new updated map.
Woo!
Yay!
Is it updated now?
Now, do know that with this as well, I do have all of the maps on this one page. So I do a little bit of flipping between floors of moving things around, just so that I don't have to transfer you guys to a new page every single time.
Right.
Because that was getting a little cumbersome.
Whoa, the roof is weird.
It is.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys, as Windchime things start to wrap up, you see, you get one big final meal with everybody who is at, who helped you. Big feast, lots of fun. You now have a relationship with the Rock Hard Abs crew.
Hell yeah.
And if you see them around in the future, you might be able to use that to your advantage.
Nice. Did they all really have rock hard abs, or was that just?
Oh,
Absolutely.
every single one of them have rock hard abs.
That's a requirement to join their crew.
Requirement, rock hard out.
They have workout regimens.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is the evening of the 6th day. So the party, you guys arrive late in the evening on the 6th, 7th day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys all getting there the night before Windchime, like the big party happens, right? Except everybody is on the island. You guys are out on Broken Bank. The next morning starts the ferrying mission of getting everybody back and forth from Broken Bank. But when you arrive with the first load of people, you see the Wave Chaser docked that morning.
Oh my
Windchime.
goodness. Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, I run towards it, obviously.
You run towards you full stop run towards the Wave Chaser.
Guys, get back.
Yeah.
Reunited
you
and
board-
it feels so good.
you run up the plank and onto deck, and there you see the smiling face of Borth.
Aw, I give him a big hug.
Oh, hello, Windchime.
Hi, it's been so
Pats you on the
long.
back. Yeah, it has been. How's your time been on the
Oh my
island?
goodness. I've cleaned so much. I don't have any elbow grease left.
I'm excited to see it. I didn't see it before, but I would like to see it now.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Borth.
I'm going to whisper to Windchime as soon as the opportunity presents itself. He was
Yeah.
basically crying over the fact you weren't with us.
I was not.
Inside check.
Whispered that.
Oh,
I wasn't whispering well enough. He rolled high on perception.
Cheem
Yeah,
will
yeah.
come up from the deck from making final preparations, and he'll say, Windchime, good. How did everything
Yeah.
go?
Oh, the place looks stunning right now.
I'm excited to see it.
You
Come below deck,
guys-
I have something for you, actually.
Yeah, a present?
Yes.
Oh,
Bring her below deck, and then I give her. Actually, I give her the T-shirt that we all won from
Oh my goodness, I
becoming
love
part of
Oh
the.
yes, I am wearing that T-shirt
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. While we were in Port Damali, we won a competition of sorts, and we got free lifetime passes to the Adventurers Guild, and
Ooh.
we were also able to get T-shirts free of charge, and we made sure that your name was on the list.
Aw, thank you.
And then I also hand her the satchel I kept for gold and handed it to her, and he says, the contract was 300 gold, so there wasn't a whole lot, but we did get quite a bit of earnings from the competition, and wanted to make sure you had some of that.
Yeah? How much is this?
From
Or did you
from the
put it in
contract
the-
and from our competition, I'm giving you 160 gold.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Wow. You guys must have been real busy.
Yes. The
Good, that huh?
Morley Tobe was quite a handful, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
He was trying.
He was a slimy asshole who tried to flee in fuzzy cuffs from us.
I don't like the insult.
I
slimy
forgot that it was
asshole at
slummy.
all.
I forgot
Yeah,
that it was a fuzzy pink cuffs.
Which I actually need to remove from my inventory since they kind of
No, you got
escorted
them back.
him.
No,
I
no,
got
you
them
got
back?
them back. Yeah, you got them back.
Yes, I still have fuzzy cuffs.
it's our,
Oh,
Still unclean.
it's our trademark. Still unclean.
yeah. Okay, well, that's a little weird.
As things wrap up, Heidi says that she'd stay on the ship so that everybody can get a tour of the island. It does take a bit of shuffling back and forth, but I'm gonna time skip over that as you guys make your way to the island.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I'll say to Heidi, I appreciate you staying behind, but I do wish you would come with us.
Somebody has to watch the ship.
I suppose so. Is there anything I can bring you at all while we're away?
Yeah, actually, I was maybe some mead.
Sure, I can do that for you.
Also, maybe some of that cheese that Edward was talking about.
I'd like to think that we have like a little, like a pamphlet of sorts that like outlines all the different variations of cheeses.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
What kind of cheese can I bring you?
This hickory smoked Gouda sounds delicious.
If you want, I can go back and grab some whatever cheeses you guys want.
Actually, I'd like to say that like while they're ferrying back and forth and shuffling around, we probably have enough time to get the meat and the cheese. So
Yeah.
Absolutely, you are able to do that. Enough for just, we'll say 5 gold for some cheese and some mead.
5 gold in total.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And I'll pay for all of that. And by this point, I'd like to think that Chim also ate through at least a pound of. Well, you know what? At this point, he's probably eaten all of his Swiss cheese, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that.
Yeah, I'm assuming at this point Edward's already enlarged and consumed all of his cheese as well. Only in small chunks, but enlarged
Okay.
so they're like bite-sized.
So, as all of that is being done, and you make your way finally to the island, everybody's kind of gathered outside, waiting, anticipation for the tour. Windchime,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to give the tour as people walk in?
Yeah. Okay.
I really hope it's unnecessarily gruesome.
Gruesome.
It looks.
It's not gruesome. I cleaned up all the
Right
blood.
here is where we killed.
Right here is where we set up essentially a volcano where we killed dozens of zombies.
I had to scrub the floors of all the burnt soot from that fire. Oh my goodness, it was so hard.
Rocky, did your servants do any cleanup other than just move bodies around?
What's a rocky? And also, I
Oh,
literally
I'm
had
sorry.
them scrape all the blood and guts and all those nasty things off the floor. I'm not sure if you were surprised by the appalling lack of entrails littered across the floor and walls, but they were
Alright.
working hard at it.
Alright,
Yeah,
Edward.
they did put a dent in the work, but
But
it got
this
in all
is-
the cracks.
This is amazing. You could even see the floor. It wasn't even the same. Like, was that just covered in layers of dust? What were the monks doing?
I mean,
It's like-
there was also the blood that was on the floor.
True, true. But, like, I didn't even recognize it as stone before this.
I know. Yeah.
This is really impressive. And what are these doors? They're, like, surprisingly sturdy. The ones you just bought.
And they open really easily as well. Like, I barely even have to
Yeah.
push it.
Wait, there's like a funny T-looking
Feels
symbol
like
on the door.
problem, actually.
Not sure what that's about.
Super high quality.
These doors are 300 pounds and require 20 strength in order to open.
You guys want to see the second floor?
Yes?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, we got that deck fixed up. We can go to the cellar
And
now.
the floors look refinished. Oh, this is really cool.
Dude, what's your fascination with floors, for real?
Oh, let a person appreciate the fine, detailed quality of a good floor.
And
Shocked at how much they've been changed.
as you guys go back and more, the next floor, there is still some rubble, but that's masonry that we didn't.
We haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah. And of course the bellery.
Yeah, so there's still a few things that need to be fixed up. Like, the roof needs to be fixed, but it was a little too expensive for my budget this week. And that room in the front where they put their excrements. I didn't fix that. I couldn't go near it. So I built an outhouse instead.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
if you want, I can send some servants to clean that up and, scrape off whatever it is in the walls there.
Oh yeah, that would be great. That really
I doubt
does.
any of us want to do it.
I wonder what they were keeping everything around for. I wonder if they were using it as manure for the crops.
I don't think that's how you make manure.
Well, manure could be, well, I suppose a lot of it comes from cows, but I'd imagine you can make any kind of excrement into manure. It's good for the crops.
I did save some assassinberry fruits in my pocket. I'm not sure how you guys would cultivate, but I still have some. I'm gonna.
Oh, for those giant plant monsters?
I mean, exactly those giant plant monsters.
Ooh. We could have giant plant pet monsters.
That's what we could at least talk with them and be able to, take care of them and they don't harm us. They could even be a little bit of defense
I
if
mean,
we.
I've got the charm. Who wants the charm of plant? Who wants the charm of our plant speech?
Who wants to be the plant master?
Who wants to be the whisperer of plants, as they say?
Windchime, as you guys are like talking, making your way up, I'm gonna actually say that like you notice a familiar sight as you look about outside, because we're just gonna say that you're outside. a lone bird that you have seen over the course of the past week, circling in lazy loops in the sky overhead. You notice, as it so frequently does, it descends down and perches nearby. It appears to be a gull. It's an old gull with a chip beak and patches missing from its thinning feathers. And as you go about, this bird has been progressively getting closer and closer to you, and looking around. With its intelligent eyes, it kind of glances and gazes at the lot of you. That's like its weak, roomy eyes, but it seems to be waddling a little bit closer, being braver than it has been. You've been trying to throw it bread over the past week.
Yeah. Has it eaten any?
Yeah, no, it's been getting more and more trustworthy of you over the course of this past week. In fact, today might be the day.
Yeah. Do I have bread in my pocket I can, like, offer it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. She, like, squats down, takes the bread, like, crumbly bread out of her pocket, and holds her arm all the way out. Like, here, birder.
You see it waddles its way up and starts to eat it out of your hand.
Aww.
After it's done, it caws at you.
Yeah.
It is a gull. And it appears to be staring at you with, again, like, intent.
Can I pick it up? Will it let me pick it up?
Roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
When did you roll for your C-Ax, and why is C-Ax spelled wrong? 12?
First off, it's not spelled wrong, I don't think.
AXE.
Second off, it was an accident. No, that's actually correct for how to spell a CX.
So the C-X is one word with the same A between them?
Yeah.
Okay. CX.
Yeah. And it was an accident. I may have accidentally clicked it.
With a 12, you see you kind of like reach down to pick it up, but it doesn't appear to want to be picked up. Instead, it lands itself on your shoulder.
Aww.
Okay. Oh, hello there. Yeah, just make yourself at home, buddy.
You see he starts kind of picking at your hair.
Does it hurt, or is it, like, gentle?
No, it's like gentle. And then he jumps up onto your horns.
Aww.
Bird.
Please don't poop on me.
He caws.
I think he
Or he is a
understands.
bird.
Is there anything else you're gonna do with him?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna let him hang out on my horn.
Anybody else that you're doing immediately?
I guess I'm spending 2 minutes to re-prepare one of my spells. Just a suggestion.
Okay.
Actually, first I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself, then unprepare it, and then re-prepare Suggestion.
Okay, in this case, then, Windchime. You've been spending the past 10 or so minutes with this goal. Eventually, it jumps down from you and only appears to be standing, looking at you from doorways.
Doorways?
Mm-hmm.
Like, above doorways, or like...
Like, standing in the doorway.
Okay. Do I see it move between the doorways?
as you walk closer, and once it realizes you're walking towards it, it moves to a different area. Now it's at the bottom of the stairs.
It looks like that goal is trying to get you to go somewhere with it.
I mean, I think we should probably follow it, see where it takes us.
Oh, you guys are smart.
But
Where do
we
you guys
didn't win that
go, guys?
competition via our raw strength. Also, did you know that Anemo is phenomenal at something called Hex Sweeper?
No, what is
Believe it or not, it actually has nothing to do with magic.
It's actually all about you know, it's it's really more of an art form than a skill.
Yeah.
It's a little bit about bomb finding, you know, or trying not to navigating a maze that you have to create yourself in some way.
So you're like a
you should give it a
super
shot. Yeah, by the way, it's Minesweeper, literally. It's literally just Minesweeper.
Except it's hexagonal Minesweeper.
It sounds harder, to be honest.
Ah!
No,
Yes.
it was pretty much just the exact same. I didn't really...
We're walking and talking, right? Towards
Yeah.
the bird? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys follow this bird, up the stairs, through some doors, into the tower, he leads you slowly but surely to the third floor, where he perches himself on the desk and stares at you with the utmost intensity. Windchime, like boring into your soul.
Well, I will walk towards him. I'll sit at the chair and the desk and be like, "What is it, Mr. Gold?"
He pecks at the desk.
Windchime pokes the desk.
He jumps. And he pecks at the desk.
Is it inside the desk? Does he blink at all?
He blinks your name in
stares
Morse
at you.
code.
So
Remind me again of the spells that you received. The spell scrolls that you received.
So,
What?
Charm of... sorry. So, technically, I did receive 2, but 2 of them got destroyed in the process of learning it. So, Gust of Wind and Control Water. The 2 I have on me right now, Speak with Animals and Speak with Plants. And you want me to give Speak with Animals to her, don't you?
I think that might help.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hand over this scroll. I'm gonna say,
I'm
Here.
going to guidance booster.
yes, please do. She needs that Arcana proficiency.
You should be able to read this. It's not that hard to do magic. I'm sure you know that.
Jim will look at you like he was just been offended.
But even you do it.
Yes, but I wasn't able to use the Gust of Wind scroll.
I'll help you out with that one too. She gives him a wink.
Okay, so you have your
my
guidance boosted was established. I need you to roll an Arcana check plus a D4.
Okay.
I'll remove that from my inventory.
Okay, you beat it.
Plus a D4.
Plus
yeah.
a D4.
Oh, plus a D4. Oh yeah, plus a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's with it on D4 because it's an 11 D.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah.
You can
So
tap
you
in.
hold this spell. You see the scroll. You start doing the instructions that it says. It's like running your finger around it, and then you eventually speak an arcane word, and you kind of feel yourself pulling on the weave, but the weave is like coming from the paper as it starts to crumble and the words fade. from the page, as you can now speak with animals.
Wow.
For a
Mr.
limited time
Gold?
only.
It'll expire.
Yeah. Can you say something?
Something.
Oh my goodness, you did it! Oh, this is so wild.
Yes?
What are you trying to tell me, Mr. Gull?
Wizard. My wizard.
Wizard?
My wizard.
Who's your wizard?
He pecks at the desk. Mine. My wizard. Mine.
Hey, your wizard is a desk.
I love the fact that the seagull is saying mine. So much.
Mine,
I love
mine,
that.
mine.
Yep.
I'm
Good
going
old
to look at
Finding
the
Nemo.
desk and namely
he
the
says-
book sitting on the desk.
Yeah, he says to you, Arceus. My wizard. Mine.
Oh, I know this. Oh wait, no, I don't because I can't hear
Yeah,
him.
we can't hear shit.
I'm just watching him furiously picking at the desk.
And cawing.
And Windchime caws back.
Yep.
For she can speak bird.
Or she can speak.
You see, he's starting to pick at his feathers.
Are there drawers in the desk? Can I open them?
Yes, you can. There is the book that you did retrieve from this desk as well. I don't know if somebody took
Arceus
the
journal.
book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still up there in the journal tab.
Oh.
It's as
Okay.
if it's telling us to go to the pit of hatred.
Yeah, as you open up the journal, because I'm just saying you somehow get it. I don't know if it's on the desk or if who had it in their inventory or whatnot. I just put it on there because I thought it was cool looking. And you open it up to read the bits, and you see that this old bird puts one of its talons on your hand as you flip to the page.
Mm-hmm.
My wizard!
What was it that page? Is it?
Still in your journal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he still alive? He went out.
No.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want with your wizard then?
Revenge!
Oh, well, we don't hear anything. We hear caw.
You hear him say, "Die, die, die, die!"
A very malicious cause.
Oh, Mr. Go. Revenge
Cause
is
with
never
malicious
easy.
intent.
My wizard, die!
The cursed ship Tamarat.
Tamarat, bad!
I wish I could communicate with this, but it only caws, for it cannot speak.
Do you think Cole could talk with it?
It's worth a try. I'm gonna
can
bring
birds
Cole
talk
out of
to
its
each other?
invention.
Yeah.
They can.
You hear Windchime. You hear him say, "Who are you?" when Cole comes.
She whips her head to look
Cole is
at
gonna
Cole.
caw. Can they communicate?
Yes, they can.
But you
Oh,
don't.
they can communicate.
You could
Why do
communicate
have a
with it.
question. I actually have a very important question. Are they speaking Fae?
No,
Or
I
are
think-
they speaking in animal language? Because if
Bird, I guess.
right, the question, but if this,
Yeah, if it's a summon, you
if
can
this
designate
was a
the
summon,
knowledge
it
of
might actually be speaking Fae.
No, I don't think the Find Familiar says that the bird can learn any other language than one specific language that you designate and understand but cannot speak.
Right.
Oh, unless
Right.
you
Even if
designate
they are a
like
Fae, they
anything.
can't. Even if you're designating Fae as the creature type, that doesn't mean they can speak it. That's right. I'm sorry. I got very, very excited for a moment. Sorry about
you.
Uh,
Now, you can speak as Cole, because I think that's funny.
Oh my goodness,
okay,
Cole.
Cole is going to say, Fireman Familiar. Fireman Familiar.
Yes,
Fireman,
yes.
and he's going to peck at Edward's hair.
Wizard familiar. Wizard familiar.
What's he familiar to, guys? I don't understand.
My wizard, mine.
Oh yes, your wizard. Okay.
So I'm going to look at the
Okay.
book, right? The Arceus journal.
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, turn to Cole. Was this a wizard? I mean, and then Cole's going to ask in, book wizard.
Book my wizard. Book my wizard.
He's going to nod. And then Cole is
God.
going to say, why book? Why book?
He's gonna kind of tilt his head, and he's gonna say, "Revenge."
Edward's, like, going to be taken aback. He's going to be like, oh. Apparently this skull wants us to take revenge on something. Cole is going to call back and say, who revenge?
I'm
Tamara.
And he's gonna say a word that is unfamiliar to you and appears to be a name. He is going to say, Cyragol.
You just said a name,
Round.
and I was very, very worried.
Cole is
Cyragol,
going to,
round one. Cyragol, drowned one. Bad. Die.
Cyragul Ocean.
Cyragol drowned.
Ocean Monster. Question mark.
Question mark? Yes. Cyragol, die.
Are you sharing that we have to fight Cyragul?
So I'm going to say to the party,
Cyragul,
as
pirate!
Cole is, like, crying. So apparently this gull was a familiar of the bearer of this journal, Arceus. So this gull wants us to take revenge on the person who killed the wizard that summoned him. The skull.
Die.
Apparently, there was one called the Drowned One, Sergal, along with Tamarot. Those were the two names mentioned by this gull.
Tamarot.
He wants us to enact revenge on.
Cyragol, Tamarot. Die.
King
I'm
looks
so
at the
sorry.
book again and he says, I believe Tamarot was actually the name of the ship.
No, Tamarot. Well, I mean, from my sort of, experience with nobles and whatnot, I recall Tamarot was specifically a family name that I knew of. I heard very, very brief winds of. That particular family name eventually faded out into obscurity as that name sort of fell out of circulation, if you will. It wasn't really mentioned or talked about upon anymore, and that name kind of drifted into obscurity. It could well be that Tamarot found a way to become a pirate and joined the revelry, as this journal states, and, perhaps once tried to assault this island. Whatever it is, he probably played a role in the death of this seagull's master.
Can I make a note here, out of game?
Sure.
I really did enjoy the fact that Cole could come in and also talk, and there could be, like, more people talking, but, like, also don't want to take away the spotlight from Windchime on this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
I mean, whatever.
Virgil, me! Virgil, me!
Your name's Virgil? Not Mr. Gall?
Virgil, 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 Virgil!
It says here, Virgil seems to have been one of the inhabitants of this island. Virgil was somebody who, brought forewarning of disaster in this journal's excerpt.
Virgil, me! You say with stomping with intensity.
It
You
seems
see-
like it seems like Virgil was the familiar's name. I'm sure he'll probably respond with Virgil.
So he knows where the warship crashed, then, I would imagine. Which, if he can
I
take us to
believe
that
so.
location, that would be the Pit of Hatred.
Absolutely. I think we should probably investigate and at least bring some peace to Virgil.
Yes!
So, wait, can Windchime understand regular common?
Yes.
Okay.
You can speak.
But-
You can choose to speak regular common too.
Oh, I can. Oh my goodness. Guys, I forgot how to talk for a second.
You were like making squawking sounds and weird
Oh,
bird
was
noises.
I really? Jeez. Well, it seems that we're gonna go on a revenge mission for a bird.
I mean, personally, I was quite interested in visiting the Pit of Hatred. It was a noteworthy point that I had marked down in my journal as being a site of interest, particularly due to the significance of the mystery surrounding we still haven't fully resolved.
Indeed.
It sounds like a terrible place.
And in my case, sorry, that is my own voice.
Whoops.
And in my case, I have some potions of water breathing, some pressure capsules. Essentially, all in this bag of holding, there are ways to improve our abilities to get down into that pit.
I think we should probably save the potions of water breathing until after our diving fire.
I was going to say, we still have those diving helmets, don't we?
We
Yeah, I
do?
mean, everyone except for Brian over there. But, I mean, I don't think she would need one in the first place.
Do you think Brahm would have left his diving helmet?
Absolutely. There's no way he wouldn't have. I also believe that most likely our bard friend would have. So you guys actually have 2 extra.
Oh wow.
Or 3 extra because
Because Anemo doesn't get one either.
Anemo doesn't need one.
We're swimming in those.
No, I believe that we're about to be swimming in the water.
Okay, so with this, right before we embark on the next part of the adventure, we're going to take a break. We're going to have a half-hour lunch break or dinner break, whatever you want to say. Your
Half an hour
your
ice
bio
cream break.
Hell
whatever you want.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right.
For all of you on YouTube, this is where we will end part 1. We'll see you back shortly for part 2.